It's a nicer day in that picture, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
The Muscatine City Council will come to order. We'll begin this evening with a roll call. Fran?
Councilmembers Ringwald, Gerald,
Present.
Natick,
Present.
Shy.
Present.
Present.
Phillips, Spread,
Present.
5 present and 2 absent, Your Honor.
Very good. Folks, would you stand and join me in our Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. If there is anyone in council chambers that wishes to speak to council tonight about an item or an issue that is not included on tonight's agenda, now would be the time to come forward. Very good. Let's move on with item 5, the consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine by the city council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes item 6A, items 8A through G, filing of communications, which is 12A through C, and tonight's bills totaling $1,760,966.35.
So moved, Your Honor.
Sama,
Second, Your Honor.
and a second with Mr. Bynum. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0, I believe, yes. Okay, dropping down to item 11 from the city administrator, 11A, presented for city council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on the proposed plans, specifications, form of contract, and cost estimate for the Dredge Line Mad Creek Extension Project. Prior to soliciting bids for this project, a public hearing is required. The public hearing will be held on Thursday, February 5th, at 7 p.m. in the City Hall Council Chambers. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom, and a second?
Second.
Second, Scott. Any discussion? Okay, this is a roll call, beginning with Tom,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Osama,
Aye.
Scott,
Aye.
and Phil.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item B, presented for city council's consideration, is a resolution authorizing an application with the Iowa Department of Economic Development for Community Attraction and Tourism Program for funding the Pearl of the Mississippi Phase 3 Community Improvement Project. The 5 components of this project are the construction of Phase 3 of the Muscatine Soccer Complex, construction of the Muster Park to Wiggins Road Trail, construction of a dog park, enhancements to the Muscatine Arts Center, and improvements to the Muscatine County Conservation Board's Deep Lakes Park. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Try that again. A motion?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom,
I'll second.
second. Scott, any discussion? Again, this is a roll call, beginning with Tom,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
And Phil.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item C, presented for city council's consideration is a request to approve change order number 2 for the Forest Parkway reconstruction project. Cold weather in November necessitated the placement of insulating blankets on the new concrete and on the exposed subgrade in order to keep them from freezing. The contractor is requesting $4,765.44 for the application of the insulating blankets. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Phil,
Second, Your Honor.
second Bob. Any discussion?
My only question, and I'm in favor of this, but when you get a contract and the contract is for October and November, and considering last year's weather, I would have thought maybe there would have been something in there for blankets, but evidently not, so.
Randy can speak to it, but I don't believe we've had any contracts that have accounted for blankets in cold weather in recent history.
Well, not as an extra.
No. I mean, several years we've.
We
we've
haven't,
been-
in this particular case, Phil, we reference DOT standards for cold weather in the specifications. And that's what the contractor is coming back and saying. You referenced it, this is what DOT pays for it, and so that is why we're requesting it. And so our reference to the fact that when the temperature gets to a certain degree, they need to cover it.
And then they use the DOT cost, referenced cost of $1 a square foot or
They
something
did,
like that?
that is correct.
Okay.
But we also have more flexibility with the weather since it's not a DOT project, so Jim and Bill can
Yeah.
keep track of that as well.
Are there any other change orders coming?
No, that should wrap this one up.
That would wrap it up? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy. Anyone else, Councilman? Okay, this is a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. Item D, presented for city council's consideration is a request to approve change order number 1 for the Geneva Creek Channel Reshaping Project. This change order reflects a size difference in a corrugated metal culvert, rerouting of metal pipe to avoid concrete obstruction, and repair of a broken sewer pipe for a total cost of $4,817.38. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Bill? Second, Scott. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. Item E, presented for city council's consideration is a request to approve change order number 5 for the Colorado Street project. Installation of this piping was necessary for completion of this project. If not installed, water would discharge onto the public sidewalk proposed on the north side of the new street. The total amount of the change order is $7,288.87. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved.
Scott?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Phil. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. Item F, presented for city council's consideration is a request from the police department to purchase a Celebrite Touch Ultimate Mobile Forensics Software System and associated software. The cost for this merchandise purchase from Cellubrite USA is $12,083, and funding would come from the Muscatine Police Forfeiture Fund. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
That would be Bob.
Second.
Second, Tom. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. And now, council, it's time for communications from our council members. So,
Nothing,
whipping right through it.
nothing at this time, Your Honor.
Bill, nothing? Scott?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Paula?
I have nothing, thank you.
Bob?
Your Honor, I'd just like to invite the public to an event this coming weekend called Miss Muscatine Pageant, being held at 7 p.m. at Central Middle School. I'd sure love to see the city of Muscatine back their candidates and back the one that's going to go and possibly be Miss Iowa as well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bet.
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Greg?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Fran?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
I have nothing. Any other business, council? Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move.
Meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, I shouldn't have drank that water.
Did you say that?